We start a remontada resistance, a comeback that Real Madrid promised never materialised, and Arsenal power passed Real Madrid into the Champions League semi-finals. Now, in the little office beside this small studio in which we're operating at the moment, you were telling me wonderful things about Saka and where you think Bukayo Saka has got himself to.
Well, I think he's the best winger in the world. I think he's better than Vinicius Junior. I think he's more effective, and I think him coming back into the side has given a shot in the Arsenal arm. That's obviously created outcomes in this particular game. Declan Rice, both performances, then the first leg at the Emirates and the second leg for a different reason, in a different way, in the Bernabeu, was a compelling force. But I think Saka, despite the fact he takes a Panenka and misses it, he goes and rectifies that by scoring a goal. I think he's a wonderful player, and I think he was a massive, massive miss for Arsenal in that period of time.
Yeah, and before we hear...
Hello guys, Simeon Jordan of Talksports have claimed that Bukayo Saka of Arsenal is the best winger in the world at the moment. As you can see in that short video clip, that he made the claim. But let's look at let's dive into it and look at it critically and think, and let's dissect if this is true, whether this guy, this Saka, is the best winger at the moment. You know, because when you look at the Arsenal season since he got injured, you can see that anytime he plays, he has a big impact on the team. Without him, you can see that the team doesn't function very well, which means, you know, when you're evaluating somebody like that, you would think that if he has this impact on the team, this guy is a really important player for the team. Another point I want to make is because he talked about, he compared him with Vinicius Junior, that is better than him. Even though it's funny because Saka have not won a trophy, a single trophy. Before you can even say that, I know this guy is kind of emotional when he made that statement because he was happy that Arsenal won. You know, maybe he wants Arsenal to win. But for me, I'm on the fence. You know, if Arsenal win or Real Madrid win, doesn't bother me so much. So I look at it in a different angle. Because if he didn't compare the guy with Vinicius Junior, I won't have a problem about it, you know, because Vinicius Junior has won trophies. Even won this competition now. They have just lost to Arsenal, and he has won Spanish league as well. He has won at least 3 trophies, but this guy have no single trophy. I'm not discussing that Saka is not a great player. I think he's an upcoming player, but before you can say he's the best in the world, let him have a trophy in his closet, you know, because that's what we see in English football, is that they overhype somebody and this person stop doing well. So I'm not saying that Saka is not a good player or talented player. He's very talented because you look at his impact on that last game and even his impact on the team. But don't forget that Real Madrid they are down. The Real Madrid have not figured out how to incorporate all their big stars. So they are not playing well this time. If you beat Real Madrid at this time, you cannot really, you know, it's not a big deal as it's supposed to be like last season if you beat Real Madrid. But now, because of they brought in Mbappe and Vinicius Junior and all these people, they're trying to work out. Ancelotti is trying to work out how he's gonna, you know, make them work efficiently, which he has not done yet, you know, because Real Madrid this season haven't played really well. You know what I mean? That's why Arsenal is able to beat them home and away, which is a big achievement. For even the Arsenal manager said it. This is a turning point in his career. Yeah, but we know that when it comes to Premiership, Arsenal are not consistent, because if they played the way they played Real Madrid in Premiership, this season they would have won the trophy, the Premier League, but they're not gonna win it, and they're gonna come if they do well, if they finish well, second in the Premier League. But if not, they might end up in third position. But Saka is a talented player, but in my own opinion, you are free to disagree. I don't think he is on the level of Vinicius Junior now, or even Mbappe, even though Mbappe didn't play very well in this last game. Thank you for watching. Peace.